This episode is sponsored by TornSports.com, and I've got a lovely pair of sliders here. Every footballer's dream. What else do they do, Lou?
They do grip socks, all heights. So,
Nice.
they've got the ankle ones. And they actually do, I don't know, the footballers' trend these days is where they have the little cut in the back of their match day socks.
Yeah.
So they do them as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so they do plenty of different socks and obviously sliders. So.
That's sick. Yeah, these sliders are very nice. If you want to grab yourself anything, head over to TornSports.com and get yourself something nice.
Welcome back to Ball Talk with me, Lewis Bryon, and today I'm joined as usual by striker for St Albans, Ken Charles, and presenter Noah Jones. Boys, we'll go straight into the Arsenal match from last night. Arsenal-Fulham, 2-1 win. Not that it means much at the moment, but what did you think on the match?
It was good.
Saka got a goal, obviously.
Saka got a goal. I think we'll get onto that. That was like a man's Titanic. That was. I felt emotional watching him come on the pitch. It was a good win. Fulham are a good side, but yeah, how much does it mean? Is the question, isn't it?
Yeah. What do you reckon, Ken? How much does it mean?
Well, you need to be winning football matches. I guess that's as much as it means. Like from the league's perspective, I know Arteta probably wouldn't be telling his players that, but if we're being real, the league's done. But at the same time, you don't want to now embarrass yourselves and like let the gap become 20 points or something.
Yeah.
Like you've got to apply pressure and be there right till the end. Even when you talk about the Champions League and stuff, you're not going to go from losing Premier League matches to going to Madrid and getting a result.
Yeah,
so
you want to build them performances.
basically, the performances have to be there. So when you're considering that, it was a positive night, and then obviously wrapped up with Saka coming back, getting a goal as well. I think you could see from the reaction on social media, you can see in the ground that it was pretty much the highlight of the season for Arsenal fans.
I feel like non-Arsenal fans also love Saka. Most of them. Some hate him.
Yeah, I think people hate him because he's Arsenal and he's good.
Yeah.
I saw no hate last night.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Especially because he scored. I think everyone was. I see a lot of fans, like United, Chelsea fans, even that were kind of like,
shut him up.
That's a player. Like he's just come back and scored straight away.
Yeah.
So,
the thing is, we don't want to with Arsenal. We don't want to get in a position where, like you said, the title race is done, pretty much. But imagine Liverpool did slip off and we just didn't capitalise on the games because we thought it was done. Like you don't want to. That's another thing for everyone to be like, we fucked up again.
It's a confidence thing as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Every win breeds confidence. Is it definitely done?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's
no.
obviously mathematically it's not.
So currently, as we're recording, there's 9 points difference. Liverpool have a game in hand, which is tonight against Everton. Tough game. They go away to Villa on Saturday, but then again, we go to Everton on Saturday. So
I think it's mainly because we probably don't have faith in Arsenal to now win every single game between now and the end of the season.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
If we had like the squad of last season and we was in that kind of form, you'd kind of look at it and say, right, we back ourselves to win the remaining games. Let's see what happens. The problem is, I think we can all probably agree Liverpool will drop points at some point. We've even got them to play.
I think they'll drop points in the next 2 games against Everton and Villa. 100%.
So Everton, do you reckon Everton's won? They're at home.
I think they'll be Everton.
Everton, man.
I think they'll be Everton, but you never know.
Yeah,
Villa will be a tough game. You know, it's not like I think they'll drop points. I think they'll drop points, but I don't think we'll capitalise.
And we've still got
points.
I wouldn't be like completely shocked if Everton Villa was 2 draws.
Really?
But then
I wouldn't be shocked either.
But then I absolutely see us going to Everton and drawing or losing.
That's the thing.
So
that's the problem.
Yeah.
I can absolutely see 2 draws. Like I wouldn't be shocked if that happened. But then it's happened this season. It kept happening.
I know. But
so
I don't know, man. What's the percentage for you of Liverpool winning the league to Arsenal winning it? Like,
95-5.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's exactly what.
But there's a chance. No.
5%.
We all think the league is over. The league is never fully over. We know that in football. No game is over. No league is over. They're in an unbelievable position. They've earned it. Fair play. Well done. However, I do think they'll drop points. I also think we'll drop points.
Yeah. Well, we mentioned Saka's back.
Yes.
How much of a boost do you think that will give us, not just for the league, but Champions League also?
It's a joke. As soon as he came on, you saw that Odegaard-Saka link up again. Like, give it to Odegaard, run down the wing, play the ball inside, and he's in on goal. Like, instantly, there was an instant impact. That's not to take away how the team played before. Martinelli was quality.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Arteta's getting everyone married, isn't he? And then they start playing well. He plays quality.
Is that what he does?
Yeah,
That's his tactic.
yeah, he gets everyone married.
You know what? That wouldn't surprise me if it's like some psychological thing, man.
Fair play, yeah.
Yeah.
And it worked.
He's like, I think you should get married, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stay at home now, innit? Like,
Can't go out clubbing. Martinelli was quality, but yeah, what it brings on the right-hand side, which we've missed in a different way to what we have with Nwaneri, he brings something different. That Saka-Odegaard link-up is huge.
But people don't realise how hard that is to do as well. Like they'll understand. Let's say if someone plays football at a Saturday, Sunday league level.
Yeah.
You understand when you're injured, you come back like the first couple games, you're off it a bit, even at that level.
Yeah.
You times that by 1,000, and you're playing literally the best league in the world, the best level of football there is in the
After
world.
3 months off.
Yeah, 3 months off, and you come back and just look.
It takes some kind of player to do that. Like
It's so
there's
hard
not many
to do.
players that can do it. I was saying this about Reece James the other day. Like for someone that just keeps getting injured every time he comes back, it's like the standard is just unreal every time. Obviously, not to speak too soon, Saka only got like half hour yesterday, but if that's a glimpse of what we're going to get, then it just again emphasises what kind of player he is. Like it's not many players that can come in and just act like they've never left.
Because you see that with the best players. Like
Yeah.
Bruyne
Yeah, that's what
is
I'm
one of the best midfielders of our generation. Last season got injured.
Yeah.
You don't watch him this season.
Yeah.
It's a different player.
Even Van Dijk, I know he was injured for a long
It took
time.
Van Dijk a long
but
time
it took
to
Van
get
Dijk
back.
a while to get back.
Yeah.
I know he was out for like a
It
year.
was longer, but yeah.
It's 3 months is still
It's
just...
tough. Yeah, it's tough.
Legend.
Yeah.
It's not all good news in that game.
Nah, Gabriel.
Gabriel
Oh,
hamstring.
shit, yeah.
Timber even went down twice and went off.
He always goes down though, man.
He does.
Yeah.
But with Ben White out yesterday as well, and no one really knows the reason why, we're kind of getting down to the bare bones of defence again.
Yeah.
You would hope Ben White is fit if we need him against Madrid. I'm going to assume Gabriel won't be fit
It's never good when someone goes down when there's no contact,
in like
man.
15 minutes
Yeah.
as well. Like hamstring, you know, it's not, I'm going off for precaution. Hammy's bad.
Yeah.
So then you've got to hope Ben White's fit. If not, do you play Calafiori at centre-back? Is Tomiyasu fit? Who knows? Probably not.
No, Tomiyasu ain't fit.
If Timber's not fit now, it was a bit like, do you bring Saka back but sacrifice Gabriel?
Yeah.
And we took it, unfortunately.
Would you take that if that was the option? I would, man.
Gabriel's
We're
boy, but-
more secure at the back than we are going forward at the moment, I think.
I probably wouldn't take that. Well, you said you would.
Like, let's say someone said, right, you can either have Saka or Gabriel fully fit. Who would you take?
For a one-off game against Real Madrid?
No, for the rest of the season.
Because the rest of the season versus or like to
Oh,
go
you're
past
saying-
Real Madrid.
Oh, let's say Real Madrid then.
I'm keeping Gabriel. I can't lie. That's nothing to do with Saka. It's just
Yeah.
because
I
don't
do
think-
feel it.
Just
Like-
don't let him score.
I think the approach, like Arteta, I think tactically could go there and do a nasty job in terms of trying to shut them out.
Park the bus.
Yeah, basically. But then you'd need Gabriel for that.
Yeah, that's it.
But then who would we have?
It's no disrespect.
We're not scoring then.
It's going to look like Kivior and Saliba versus Mbappe.
Yeah. I mean,
No. Ben White needs to come back.
But
Yeah, he does.
on that, why is Ben White, like, every time he's out, no one knows why? He just drops in and drops out. And
Yeah.
we're all like, what's going on with him?
Yeah.
Do you think
Secretive
there's...
guy.
What's going on there?
What's your theory?
I don't know. I'm thinking, like, if he just... Oh, he's just pulled his quad again. Or, like, just tell us. Why would they not tell us?
Tell us.
Yeah, probably he's not that.
That's what I mean. But what's going on? Because he keeps coming in and going back out like a yo-yo.
I know what you mean. I do feel like he will. I think maybe him not being in yesterday's squad was precautionary after not playing for a long time, then having an international break. So you're just training, you're not game fit. I wonder if that was just let's just keep him out of it for now.
Yeah.
And hopefully he'll be back at the weekend / because that's a huge.
Madrid.
I'll take Ben White against Vinicius.
Yeah, I'll take Ben White against anyone. man.
You're Vinny lover over here.
No.
He needs to be fully fit, though.
No,
He
it's the
needs to
way
be
you said
fully
it. I'd 100% be happy with that.
Yeah.
That Ben White there, but anyone will
Oh
struggle
yeah, I'm not
against
saying
him.
yeah.
Not anyone. Ben White. Come on, boy.
Fully fit Ben White, but even then,
No,
bro,
it'd be
like,
the
I've seen
attack always has the advantage, man.
Rashford's got him subbed like on half time many times.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I do know what he's saying.
So was who was it? Was it Jota? I know he said Jota was like one of the toughest players he's played against out wide. One thing on Gabriel, I did notice just from like the extended highlights I watched of the match because obviously it wasn't on telly.
Yeah, I actually didn't watch it.
The difference when Gabriel comes off is just insane. Like even like just crossing positions or it's just.
It is. I should
Kivior's
say,
it's not solid,
I do
man.
think Kivior played all right when he came on. But no matter how well you play, you're still not as good as one of the best centre-backs in the game at the minute. Do you know what I mean? So it's a tough one for him
Yeah.
because you're always going to be compared to the person you come on for, and he's not Gabriel.
It's true, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'd probably take Gabriel in that question from earlier.
I would really
we're going to be playing against Mbappe.
Yeah, that's the Gabriel's a real, like, you see him against Haaland, he'll give you a kick, he'll push you in the back when you're making a run.
Yeah.
I don't know if Kivior's got that in him.
Yeah, Gabriel's just like mentality monster, really, isn't he?
Just mental.
Yeah, just mental.
You wouldn't want to play against
No way.
If I was a striker, I would not want to play against him. I'd prefer to play against Saliba. Because at least then you're not like, he's not going to be...
You're not getting bullied all game, yeah.
But we normally struggle against Fulham. We've historically, so it's a good result.
It is a good result. They got their goal back. Not too worried about it, but I thought coming back off the international break, with Saka coming back, with people who haven't been in form recently coming back to form, you'll take it, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Well, let's go on to the Madrid game.
Yeah.
Do you think Everton should be sort of a write-off in terms of the team we put out to focus on Madrid? And do you think that will happen?
I think it should.
Yeah.
I don't think it will. I think he'll use it as almost like a dress rehearsal.
You reckon? Yeah.
Now Gabriel's not in. Kivior, Ben White.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here's your practice run.
Yeah. I don't think any top manager at the moment is going to, like, in a Premier League match,
write it off.
He's going to write it off.
You can't though. Like realistically, I think you got to be sensible. Anyone carrying knocks, or like at 70%, you might need to rest.
Yeah.
Like. Or give him less minutes.
Or take him off for 60. Yeah. But you definitely can't write it off and be like, okay, we're going to change 6-7 players. I think you need to firstly treat the Premier League with respect. You've got to realise what we said earlier about Liverpool. Like, you definitely don't want to be in a situation where if they've then lost 3 games in a row and you've just done the same. And then...
like, in his head, he'd still be thinking, even if it's like a very loose thought, that, right, imagine if they drop and we come back and win this.
It's not impossible. Yeah. It's actually not impossible. And as fans, we can just be like, yeah, it's done. But the manager definitely can't be like that.
Yeah. That's to save our own heads mental.
That's all it is. That's genuinely all it is. It's just like, look, let's just forget it. So
if I was being real, I'm definitely up for still a chance.
Yeah, exactly. And if I was a player or a manager, I would definitely, like, of Arsenal, I'd definitely not be like, oh, this is done. Man. You'd be 100% like, right, let's just win the rest of our games and see what happens. So they're going to go to Everton and try and win. So yeah, I mean, and like you said as well, on top of that, it's a dress rehearsal. Like, you got a game at the weekend, you need to be at it.
What do you do with Saka?
Depends where he's genuinely at. The thing is, it's hard for us to answer that without knowing what. Like, kind of felt like it came out of nowhere. In the sense that we knew he was coming, but then all of a sudden Arteta said he's good to go, and then he gets 30 minutes. Like, I don't think we realised he was that close to coming back. Yeah. Which gives me the impression that he's been he's been ready for a while. Yeah. So if he's really ready, it could be a case of giving him a start
and 60 minutes.
Yeah, but it just depends where you think he's going to be at for Real Madrid. If you think you're going to want to start him, then it might be worth giving him 60 minutes on the weekend.
I wonder if he was fit before the international break.
You reckon?
That's my point. And if that's the case, then you can definitely start him and then give him.
Yeah, because normally you get 30 or even less when you first come back. Then you'd probably get 45. He could get 45.
He could get 45
on the weekend, and then, or like 30, 45 against Everton, and then start.
And then again, one year coming on, it's not a bad swap, is it?
No,
at all.
Not at all. With the Madrid game, obviously massive game. It's at Arsenal next Tuesday. Tuesday evening. What is it? The quarters?
Yeah,
no? Quarters.
Yeah.
Do you think, like, a lot of people obviously writing us off because it's Madrid, me half included.
Yeah.
Do you think it? Like, do you think it is a write-off? No,
I really don't. No. I think I've watched a couple of their last league games. I know the league is different, of course. Yeah, I've been scouting. I'm going to call Arteta later. They've obviously they have world-class players, but they are shaky. And I know they probably are saying the same about us. That's fine. We're just doing it from our perspective. It's definitely not as much of a write-off as people are saying. I was more confident yesterday before Gabriel got injured.
Yeah.
And I've just thought in my head, if, say, Ben White is injured / Timber, a party right-back situation is game over.
Oh, my God. What, against Vinny?
Yeah, it's game over.
Then you've got Bellingham versus Kiwior.
Yeah.
In behind runs.
No, I don't think it's a write-off. I don't think a little win at the Emirates is off the cards.
We need to, if we want to go through the round, we need to win minimum draw at home.
Yeah,
we need to probably win. Let's be real.
I just think there was a reason in the group stages that we were higher up than them. Do you know what I mean? Champions League is different to league games. I know I've just said they haven't been doing very well in the league, but anything can happen. It's not a one-off game, it's a two-off game. So why not?
Yeah, it's not right off. I mean? It's not right off. Like, the thing is, it's Real Madrid. And for me, it's not, when I say that, it's not Real Madrid, the quality of their squad. It's more Real Madrid, what they do in the Champions League.
Yeah, of course.
Because what you just said about the league, what you've just said about how he was higher than them in the table, it's all well and true, but when it comes to the time that matters, they just get through.
Yep.
So that's the scary part for me.
They actually do, man.
It's not really because I think they're going to come and absolutely batter us. I can't see that happening. Yeah. It's more, I actually don't think that'll happen, but obviously with Gabriel out now, that's actually changed the thing. Like they've got individuals that can, like, again, no disrespect to Kivior, but if he's playing,
who's their danger man? Danger men.
Yeah,
Jude, Mbappe, Vinny.
Bro, Rodrigo's having an absolute season.
There's a lot of guys.
Listed off 4 there.
So basically, the whole front half.
Yeah. So like, but if we have our strongest back 4/backs,
but we're not going to have Gabriel.
Yeah, that.
Can we? Okay, if it's Lewis Skelly, Ben White, Saliba, Timber,
that's not bad at all.
You're all right with that, no?
So that's not bad.
So how do we beat them at home then? Like, well, how do you think we can actually beat them? What's going to happen?
I think we play our game.
But what is our game? Like, are we sitting in against?
No, not at home. I don't think we play our game at home.
Yeah.
I don't think we sit in at home.
I don't think that's my point. Like, you have to win the game. Arteta has to be trying to go there, go back to the Bernabeu with a lead to hold on to.
And then you park the bus.
And then you park the bus, and then we talk about Real Madrid. We're still last minute probably scoring that. But then that would probably be the tactical approach, and hope that for whatever reason Real Madrid's like luck in the Champions League doesn't come that day.
Yeah.
I don't think you can come to the Emirates first game and try and sit in. Like you it's just a terrible approach. Like you might get a draw, but then what? You're going to do go away and try again and do the same thing. I think we need to go there with something.
Yeah. If we beat Madrid, like over the 2 legs, are we the favourites, do you think?
Why are you laughing at that, bro?
No, I'm just asking a question.
Just being real. Like, okay.
If Real Madrid are the favourites now, which I'm pretty sure they are.
Yeah, you could put it like that. If they're the favourites, which let's be real, they are.
Technically, which we'll take.
Look. Like,
who is then? Who is? If we go through?
It probably would be us, but
I don't think there is one. If let's say we beat Real Madrid, Barcelona, PSG, Bayern Munich, Arsenal. There's still a lot of teams. Real Madrid
They're
might
fairly even, innit?
Yeah, exactly. 100%. We beat PSG early in the season.
I agree with that. I think for me as an Arsenal fan, the thing that's kept me sane for all these years is never getting too excited.
Yeah.
So if we beat Real Madrid, like at the same time, I'm not too like. I'm also not too negative. So it's not like I'm sitting here saying we've got no chance. We can't beat Real Madrid and that. I genuinely think it's possible we go through. If we go through, I'm not then thinking this is our Champions League. We've won it. I'm then thinking, right, what's the next game?
And go just off
Can I throw something in there?
I can absolutely see us. I can absolutely see us beat Real Madrid and then go out the next round.
So can I.
I can't see that. So I'm going to say fuck it. Yes, we will be favourites if we beat Madrid.
Who would the next round be?
PSG or Villa. No, do you know what?
I can see Villa beating us. Like 100%.
Emery will beat us.
Look what Newcastle did to us in League Cup. I know it's a different competition, but like, bro, like we could absolutely beat Real Madrid.
If we go through past Real Madrid, right?
Yeah.
Would you then, if you had to put a grand on it, would you say Arsenal win or lose?
Lose, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
So you could lose a grand if we win, man. But
then I'm buzzing. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
I'm
the outcome you don't want to happen.
Yeah. I'm going all in on a win. No, I just think if you beat Real Madrid, just imagine what that does to the confidence of this team. Who haven't been high in confidence this season. You beat Real Madrid, you're in the semis, you face PSG, let's say, you battered them 3-0 earlier in the season. I think the mindset it can give you is huge.
I just think everything you're saying is spot on. And if we had Havertz still, if we had these players like a fully firing Bukayo Saka, it's a different conversation. Then I'm thinking we would probably beat, not probably, but I'd be a lot more confident for Real Madrid. And then I'd be like, if we beat Real Madrid, it's ours.
Yeah.
But we haven't got Gabriel. We don't know if he'll be back for whatever round. Haven't got a striker. As much as Mourinho's filling in, all right. Like
scored again. By the way, we didn't mention that.
Like he's. But come on, like like
not a fit Saka.
not if it's Saka.
Timber, Ben White
There's
doing
too many things that aren't right
shenanigans.
with the Arsenal team now for me to be like, if we beat Real Madrid somehow,
Yeah, but
it's
why don't
our
you look at the
Champions
things
League.
that are right? Martinelli, bang on form. Declan Rice, bang on form. Lewis Skelly, a joke. Come on! Let's go, Arsenal! Let's go!
Let me put it.
No, I will be there if that happens, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
that's
And I'll be there with my grand.
That's the way that saves me. Like, I'll be very happy if that happens. But if not, then I'd come kind of like, well, I wasn't betting too much on it.
Yeah.
Whereas you'll be in tears.
100%, yeah, I already am.
So let me put this to you, right? We've got Real Madrid in the next round of the Champions League. Arsenal have.
Yeah.
Would you take Arsenal winning the Champions League, but we get relegated in this Premier League season?
I'm taking that. I can't lie.
Oh,
my!
are you?
Relegated.
Yeah.
Championship.
So we win the Champions League, but next year we're playing in the Champ.
We're away to Rotherham.
Have we ever won the Champions League?
No, but have we ever played in the Champ?
Yeah, we've never been
No,
relegated.
we've never been relegated, but we've never won the Champions League. And there's nothing to say that we can be as good as we want. There's nothing to say we'd ever win it. Or
This is the difference between me and you. Fuck your stupid question. We're going to win it anyway.
No, but that's it. Like you got to think if we go down to the Champ but win it, are we losing players?
Well, first and foremost,
Yes.
we'd be in the Champions League the next season, anyways.
Yeah.
So we haven't got that. Oh, we missed
A little
year.
tie to bring some players.
So we got a tie to keep hold of some players and still bring some players. It's a 1 year hiatus, basically. It's a 1 year.
What if we don't go back up?
Well, then you're in trouble. But like,
Just because we wanted to win the Champ, we're done from the Prem.
you'd have to win the Champ. Like Leicester went down and just pissed
back
it.
Oh, we batter
pissed
it, yeah. But Saliba's
So-
going, Gabriel's going.
So that's a real.
I don't
that's
think
your
all of them
real
will
answer.
go.
You
What? Really?
if that was a realistic situation, you'd genuinely take Arsenal going to the Champ for the Champions League.
Yeah, because if you think about it, we've
Just
gone
one year.
however many years without trophies.
big.
Might as well do one more step and do it in the Championship.
I'm not playing Huddersfield midweek, Bayern Munich at the weekend, and then Stoke midweek. I'm not doing
You know the only like
Millwall, Real Madrid. Rotherham.
you know the only thing that people use against us to class us as big clubs or whatever is no European
Yeah, but
trophy.
do you know what they say? Yeah, but you got relegated the same year.
Yeah, and also the thing I always
Everyone's
come
been
back with,
relegated.
we're one of the only teams. I think it's us and Everton that have
Yeah.
never gone down.
I would rather have a Champions League and a relegation
I know, yeah.
than be like, oh, we've never
But if
been
it's in
down.
the same year,
You are-
neither of Everton.
You asked the question.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm probably gonna. I probably will agree with Ken.
Fucking hell.
Because I was even going to say, would you accept us finishing like 15th this season
No,
from
I'd
where
take-
we are?
yeah.
From where we are.
Well, that's a different question.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
second
of
to
course.
15th, but we win the Champ.
I think anything
Yeah,
outside of
yeah.
relegation, so even 17th, but Champions League, I think that's a no-brainer for
Oh,
anyone.
I'd snap
Yeah,
your
yeah.
hand
It's
off,
the
yeah.
relegation that
'Cause we'd
makes
have Champions
it
League anyway.
like a genuine conversation, but
I'm
I
not
think
taking
I'd
it
take
because
it.
I think we'll win it anyway.
I
in the next
actually
3
don't
years.
think we'd lose that many players.
Oh, no, I think you're waffling.
We'd lose a lot
No,
of
we wouldn't-
players.
I don't think we'd lose that many.
I think players like Saliba would probably go. Just
Why?
I'd definitely go.
Because
Real
he's
Madrid,
someone
but
that
if
could.
he- if
If
he
he's
knows
someone that
he's
could
got-
go anyways.
yeah, but he's got. Oh yeah,
That's why I'm saying
but not
Saliba.
because of that reason.
No, he could go anyways. So it's like if we go Championship.
But still in the Champions League, and he knows we're going to bounce back.
Would they not
But then
all
he
have
might go next
relegation
year.
clause in their contract? We discussed it in the
Probably not.
contract, yeah?
They
Not-
probably
not-
no.
not-
They,
no.
they'd have it in there somewhere. Yeah, they'd have to.
So you'd lose most of the players.
Their wage will go down.
Yeah.
Oh, that would happen. I thought you meant. Oh, I thought you meant like they'd leave if they got relegated.
Oh no,
Or
no.
like they can leave.
Nah,
for
no one would have
half
put that
their
in because no one would have
transfer
thought about that.
Yeah, their weight. Yeah,
They,
So
they
you're
would.
playing the
They
system.
would have. They
They'd
would
have
definitely
their
have the wage
increase,
thing.
but then
Yeah.
they'd have Champions League bonuses come back in.
Yeah.
They've just won the Champions League. They're going to be caked up.
They'd
Don't
be
worry
calm.
about it.
Yeah,
I don't
then
think
they're
as
getting
many.
the Premier in Huddersfield.
They wouldn't get a Premier League.
Weekend.
Arsenal would have a lot of money still.
Yeah.
That
They
wouldn't
would,
change
but
anything.
no,
They'd have,
no way.
they'd have more money.
Yeah,
If they've won it, if they won the Champions
100%.
League, the Champions League money is mega.
Yeah, but that's besides the point. I'm not getting relegated.
Okay, all right.
I actually don't think it's that bad.
I think it's stinky.
Champions League would be sick,
With the
man.
Champions League,
We
getting
just-
relegated is a myth, but with the Champions League,
Just enjoy that trophy for
bro,
a year.
Oh, yeah, and
you just
take
parade
it.
that round for one season.
Take it to Oxford.
We can
So
still
what,
play
bro?
against the big teams in the
Come on,
Champions
man.
League.
But that's the other thing. You'd actually still be in the Champions League. United aren't in the Champions League next year.
We could
You
win the champ. We could
all
win
these
the champ with our
look at
beating.
the banter we've given them.
Yeah, but all these clubs you'd be trolling,
Yeah, but they've not won it recently.
they wouldn't they'd be like, oh yeah, you're in the Championship, we're in the Champions League, and we've just won the Champions League.
And
I'm taking that all
winning the
day.
champ
I
long.
with our
can't.
B team.
I can't.
Okay, well let's finish
So
off.
you're saying no?
No way.
What about if
I'm
it's?
slapping
What about
you.
if we finish 17th? You
Yeah,
taking
100%,
that?
yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's a big jump. No, 100%. Right, finish off with predictions for Tuesday night. Arsenal, Real Madrid at the Emirates.
I'm going to let you two go first. I'm going to end it with a bang.
It's hard because I don't know who's fit.
Yeah, but I'm going to base it off
I think
Gabriel.
you've got to assume Gabriel's not fit.
Yeah, and Saka's probably going to play a part, like be a
I think
part
he'll
player.
play 90.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking we'll start, but I don't think we'll get 90. I'm going to go 1-1 draw. Marino to get the goal.
Of course.
I'm saying 2-1 win.
I'm saying 2-1 win.
Really?
Yeah, boy.
Goal scorers?
Saka.
I think Vinny's scoring for Madrid.
Saka, Wanyeri, and Bellingham.
I have a feeling Mbappe has a quiet game at the Emirates and absolutely batters us at the Bernabeu.
You reckon?
I can Kivior pockets him at the Emirates.
No, that's what I could just, I don't know why. I can just feel like he comes and it's not all that, but then he gets his revenge. I'm saying that before anyone comes for me and says, I think he's going to get pocketed at the Emirates.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
I also think he's going to do us at the Bernabeu.
Come for me, pause. Kivior will pocket Mbappe and we'll win 2-1. Clip that, latest.
Okay, we'll leave it there.